should start intro. Yeah, it's March already. March 1st, 2026, in the year of our Lord. The February flew by fast. Wasn't it? Happy Black History Month. I miss it already, y'all. How y'all doing out there? My name is Nolan Great. We are here for another episode of High Off the Glass. The audience is hype. I love that. Man, what a month. What a month. You know what I'm saying? I am blessed today to be joined by the host of Price Check Pod, your favorite St. Louis Billikens men's basketball sideline reporter. That would be none other than Josh Price. What up, brother? How you living?
What's going on, man?
Josh is in the house.
As always.
Oh, man. Dude.
Ready to have some fun as always. I'm sure my team is going to be referred to as the Fakers 100 times in 60 minutes. So let's jump in.
You know what it is. You know what the fuck it is. You know what it is. We shall get into that, most def. But yeah, man. I don't want to start off with.
No, we ain't got to start there, bro. Look,
right, we do.
I come here because I appreciate having a Celtics fan to bounce back and forth with.
Right,
that is also not an annoying fan.
Right, so, exactly. The buck.
Yeah. That's what I try to do with the Lakers.
For real.
As we'll see later.
No doubt.
Nice little segue into
you know what I'm saying? Not into the first topic because we talking about something totally different, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man, because you are mad smart, and I appreciate you taking time to even do the show. So that's where I'm at with that. All right. I need to roll up because I got off work at 11:30 last night. And then, wanted to, for some reason, stay up till 4 a.m. watching Miami Vice, the old show from the 80s. I'm tripping.
Oh, man, you went deep in the old school.
That show was so, here's the thing, right? I'm on this kick right now. Every show that I liked from back in the day, I'm trying to straight buy it. I'm not into this streaming shit because 80% of the time they're going to charge you to watch that show. Knight Rider, charge you. Miami Vice, charge you. Hell, a Cosby Show, charge you. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is I'm trying to buy these effing shows. I got a lot of them already. Just got Miami Vice. I need to find a different world in Cosby Show.
Now,
if I can find them two.
How long it's going to be on there, but a different world is streaming on Netflix still.
True, and that's the thing.
But yeah, I'm with you on the buying it to actually own it versus relying on the streaming apps to keep it.
Exactly, because if you rely on the streaming apps, they have the license for such and such time. It's a finite amount of time. It's not forever. Right. You know what I mean? So then after they lose it, then what you going to do? Oh, you got to pay to watch that mug. And who's probably going to have it? Amazon. Yeah. Amazon trying to charge me $2.99 to watch every episode of Miami Vice. You can kiss
$2.99
an episode. You can kiss my natural black ass, whoever running Bezos' company.
Look,
no, go to hell.
$2.99 an episode is an extreme example of capitalism in 2026.
Bold, bro. And I'm talking about almost every hit show, now this is the other thing that Prime does that's dope because they have that live TV thing. They got a bunch of live TV on there. And in the live TV, you can get a lot of them old school shows. Yeah, but then I got to sit through commercials. I don't want to. Yeah, no.
I'm getting the streaming apps because I'm supposed to be able to avoid commercials. So
I pay for Prime. Like, what are we doing? Like, this double dipping too? Peacock is good for it.
Look,
man,
not to cut you off.
Not all of them, though.
But most streaming apps now have realized, like, the jig is up for us as consumers. They've realized that no matter what price they set, at some point, the average American is going to be bored enough to pay the cost to watch whatever it is that they need to watch. Or they're going to be so into, like, the discourse around a show or something like that to want to pay that. So, to the point of Amazon charging you $2.99 an episode for a show that came out 40 years ago.
literally.
Is nuts. But also, you think about, like, the fact that we have to pay more for the version of these streaming apps without ads. When the entire purpose of the streaming app's existence is to provide you a viewing experience without commercials.
Oh my God. dude.
So
It is
come full circle.
full effing circle. It's mind-boggling. It's infuriating. Like what was it? Damn, I just had another show that popped in my head. It's just what they charge. Oh yeah, one of the best shows HBO has put out in the last 20 years, and they knew they had it was a hit show and they had a market for it because they sold it. You can't even find the show on HBO Max. Westworld. You cannot find Westworld. They straight sold that mug to HBO. I mean to Amazon Prime and whoever else would pay for it. And you go to I got DirecTV. I want to watch Westworld, right? Type it in, $2.99 an episode. I go to freaking Amazon Prime to watch it, $2.99 an episode. Y'all can kiss my natural black ass. Yeah, per episode. That's why I bought that motherfucker. I own it. I own Westworld in 4K. I'm happy.
Yeah, just buy the season outright.
Just buy them.
Blu-ray, whatever.
It's
at that point.
It's something for real, y'all. It's so much. You save so much. You save money. You save headaches. It's just bullshit.
Oh, quick side note before we
go ahead,
on
please.
The streaming thing.
Go ahead.
I understand where we are as a society on Bill Cosby, but why is the Cosby Show not more accessible?
That's a great question. But okay. Probably because of licensing and stuff like that. You can watch it for free on Grio. I remember we talked about that last year. Grio TV, which I think is the best place to watch it because they don't edit it. Okay. You watch it on TV One, the only two black cable stations. TV One edits it, so I like watching it on Grio. But those two places, they edit it. It's stupid. I don't know why they do. I think they just do it basically a price just to fit in more commercials. That's all it is.
That's crazy.
It's
I mean,
yeah.
Again, I won't spend too much time on this, but Alicia Rashad, one of the best TV mom performances we've ever had in the history of TV. Albert Jabbar, want to RP to him.
That's the man right there. That's the man.
That should be a reason enough alone for it to be somewhere for free.
You ain't lying.
And then not to mention all of the young actresses that were in that show.
No doubt.
Lisa Bonet, Raven Simone as Olivia.
Keisha Knight Pullman.
Keisha Knight Pullman. Like you got actress on top of actress in there.
Tempest Bledsoe.
Tempest Bledsoe. I mean, gosh, like this again.
Sandra LeBeau. I think Sandra LeBeau was she was the oldest.
She was the
Sandra.
older, yeah.
No, Sandra, but her real last name is LeBeau, and I forget her first name.
But yes, the oldest daughter. So again, Cosby Show, one of the greatest shows ever created. We don't have to belabor that point, but it should be somewhere for free.
And the messed up part is right. I tried to get it, and I was looking for it so tough. I couldn't find it because I don't like buying. I only buy seasons of shows if it's episodes where I can't watch no more. Because 30 Rock is one of my favorite shows. And 30 Rock, shout out to Tina Fey, that woman is a goddamn genius. Man. They did live episodes on 30 Rock when it was on NBC. But for some reason, she thought the live episode she did was kind of racist. So you can't find them on streaming services. So I straight bought the seasons that have the live episodes just so I can watch it. That's how serious it is. But I'm looking for Cosby Show, the entire show, could not find it. And the only thing I was able to find was the Bill Cosby Show, which came out in the 70s. The first, like some show where he was like a gym teacher or some shit. I only seen like clips of it. It wasn't around when I was a kid. There you go. Thank you, Just. I need to buy that motherfucker. Thank you, Justin. I need to buy that.
The kids these days will never understand.
Excellent by him.
Never understand.
Oh my God, I need to buy. Hey! I need to buy that shit so bad. All right, let's get. I love getting off topic. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is high off the glass. Just Josh know how it go here. We get off topic and we get right back to it. All right, so I gotta say this. Friday's game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who had their two best players out, and the Detroit Pistons, who are showing me they still ain't ready. Had a epic showdown Friday. Did you watch any of that game?
I caught the entire second half of that.
Bruh! That game had everything.
And shout out to Cleveland, man. No Donovan Mitchell, no James Harden.
And you balled.
Balled out.
You balled. That Tyson dude, he
Sam Merrill.
You know what I'm saying? Allen finally did his thing.
I tip my hat because I am not a believer.
Right.
In the Cavs in that way. But
right.
At the same time, I got to give credit where credit's due. They definitely had a hell of a win on Friday.
Bruh.
I mean, the team that has been the best team in the East from start to finish so far.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. I was just, I was taken aback, and I just, we can do. I mean, the game had a 12-minute horn delay, went into overtime. the Cavs had the game won like at least twice, and then blew it off of mistakes. Schroeder goes to the cup, goes throws a layup up, goes up two, but then makes a blunder on the other end. It's just it was so many ebbs and flows. Who's gonna win it? Who wants it? Cade Cunningham fouls out. He fouls out of the game, and Detroit still finds a way to tie it up because. Forgive me for not knowing this brother's name. I've never seen him before in my life. He freaking goes to it's point something seconds left. He's beyond half court. For some reason, Evan Mobley, dumbass, tries to foul him, but he fouls him too late. And boy sensed it and throws the ball up. Now, Charles Barkley on Inside the NBA didn't like the call, but it's the right call. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're down 3. This dude gets fouled. Evan Mobley trip. He goes to the free throw line. I don't know this dude from a can of paint. Nails all 3s, nothing but swishes, and then they go into overtime. I know Evan felt like a dumbass. And then on top of that, Evan has the chance to win it in overtime. He has 2 looks at the shot damn near at the top of the key and chokes. I couldn't believe it, bro. I could not believe it.
That also leads into my disbelief.
Go ahead.
In the Cleveland Cavs.
Go ahead.
Even before they got James Harden.
Right.
So the fact that you've now added a man that we know for sure is going to fail you at some point in the playoffs.
Right.
Don't feel great. But I will say, their role players showed me something. Role players showed me that they can respond in some adversity. Again, dumb foul by Evan Mobley, but teammates pick you up at that point.
No doubt.
Going to Detroit for a second, even with all of them losing this game aside, I always felt like it was going to be tough for them because there is not a guaranteed number 2 from a scoring standpoint.
Thank you. Boy, you be smart. You know what the fuck you talking about, boy.
It's real tough. Like, think about all the NBA champions we've ever had. Usually you gotta have a couple dudes that can go get you 20.
You think?
Usually you gotta have a couple of them. If you're lucky, you got 3.
He got Karis LeVert. That's it.
Yeah, I love how Jalen Duren is playing, but Jalen Duren is not the type of big that you're just gonna dump it down to and go get 20 to 30 a night. Like, that's not how it's gonna work.
Josh, I'm shocked as hell that Duren cannot back nobody down. He can't post anyone up. How are you a big man in the NBA and you don't know how to do I learned that shit in 3rd grade.
So here's the thing.
I don't get that, fam.
I think that's just a symptom. That's a symptom of the style of play now, right? Because you just don't have teams that are running legitimate post up sets anymore.
Denver do with Joker. Philly does with Embiid.
Look at the names you just gave.
That's true. The 2 best centers in the league.
That's like the elite of elite at center, right? So
Facts.
you kind of have to because your team is so built around them.
Right.
You got Cade. Why do I need to post up when Cade can go get us a good shot whenever?
Because he can't always do that, especially in the playoffs.
Right, but at the same time, I can also understand for Detroit why they looked at things this year and said, okay, hey, maybe instead of mortgaging our future to try to solve a problem that we don't know that we truly have yet. For them, outside looking in, we believe it's a problem.
Right.
But for them, they could be looking at it as, hey, why mortgage our future now when we might be able to address this in the offseason if we even need to address it?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I'm going to throw another team in there because when you said mortgage our future, it brought me right to this team.
Yep.
Houston Rockets.
Yes.
Do you think Houston made a mistake because they did that exact same thing?
So I don't think Houston made a mistake. I think what Houston's mistake has been up until this point is not trying to find another point guard replacement for a free agent league.
Oh, facts. Well, you on it. You are on it.
So because looking at where they were last year, they went to 7 games with that old decrepit Warriors team, which of course some people look at as that's a win in itself. They got some playoff experience. If you really look at that series, that's a series they should have won.
True.
And if you have a go-to scoring option in that series, if you put Kevin Durant on that team last year, they probably beat Golden State in 5 or 6 games.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So I can understand them exactly doing what they did because also if you look at what they gave up for KD, they gave up Jalen Green, who they did not believe anymore was part of their future.
I thought they did.
I think they knew especially during that playoff series when they still needed a go-to scorer and they had him.
Yeah.
We just gave you $30-some million and we can't count on you when it's nut crunching time.
Okay.
We kind of the writing's on the wall.
Yeah.
You gave up Dylan Brooks, who was gonna be on like a 2-year deal.
That was huge, though. He was a huge part of that team.
Huge, but at the same time, if I've got Amin Thompson, I've got Tari Easton, I've got Jabari Smith, Dylan Brooks should be expendable. And you gave up some picks that weren't yours. So I can understand them making a move for Durant. What baffles me is coming into the season knowing that you are also relying on a 37-year-old Kevin Durant.
Right.
Go as soon as Van Vliet goes down, you don't necessarily have to mortgage your future, but you go make a move to make sure you got some point guard coverage versus relying on Amin Thompson, a pure point guard, or relying on Reed Shepherd to do that.
I mean, Reed has kind of been doing it, and he got a shot. You know what I'm saying?
But
he's not a facilitator, though.
That's what I'm saying. So I would much rather have an organizer in that spot, like thinking of what Chris Paul was supposed to be when he went to the Rockets some years back. If you could have a player like that,
right,
that's going to be like, okay, look, we are down 4. Let's make sure we get the ball in KD's hands. Right? Versus Şengün forcing up some terrible turnaround or y'all forcing a 3 with somebody who's a non-shooter. Like, it's just those little things to where they're going to win some games and be very tough to beat in the regular season.
Right.
But when you can lock in for 7 games with them, it's going to be tough for them to respond not having that person in that type of spot.
It really is. And I 100% agree with what you're saying. I want to take it back to the Pistons, though.
Yeah.
Because to me, you want this? Right on. To me, I thought the Pistons were ready, and I don't think so, fam. And I thought, okay, if they're not good enough to get out of the East, at least if they play the freaking Knicks again, they're gonna beat the Knicks ass and they're gonna win that series. I don't even think that anymore because what is it? The Knicks have too much firepower. The Knicks get in their own effing way, and last I checked, at halftime they were up on the Spurs by 10. Feel free to check that score because I would love to know what's going on with that game. But I just think the Knicks are better than we think they are. Amin Al-Hassan has been saying it, and I like Amin. Sometimes he says some dumb shit.
You can say some outlandish shit.
He said some outlandish shit, but this I agree with, and I know he's a Knicks fan. He's low key from New York, but I really think that this Pistons team does not have it. Like, how do you think you're going to win a series against a better team or a team just as good as you when you legit only have one scorer? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Also, score update: Knicks are up 92-76 on the Spurs.
Like, my goodness, you know what I'm saying? And if you put a gun to my head and made me bet on that game, I'm taking the Spurs.
I would have
you know what I mean? Like,
see, I didn't have the Knicks being up by double digits.
You know what I'm saying? They up dinner dub. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. They're in Madison. They're at MSG, but like. The Knicks, and I don't like Mike Brown as a coach. I can't stand him. But the Knicks are good enough to come out of that East. And I'll be honest with you. I'll even say this because you said it earlier, and I keep it a buck. Even if they play Boston, even if they play Boston with JT, I only think that Boston could beat the Knicks this season if JT was there all year. If JT was there all year and not coming off this serious ass injury, I think Boston could beat them. But number one, you shouldn't come back. But number two, if you do, I think they still lose to the Knicks. I really do.
Well, and I think the problem that you have if you're the Celtics in that series is, yes, you would be getting Jason Tatum back, but to your point, to only have this amount of runway before having to get into playoff mode,
right?
Coming off of that injury is kind of crazy.
It is.
So I am in agreement with all Celtics fans when they say I think JT should just hold off until next year. But I also understand how he's wired. And it's like, if I can play, I'm gonna come out here and play.
And I get it. And look at his team. Like he's like, shit, they're good. We're number 2 in the East. Yeah. Why I should bust my ass to come back. I get why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
so I mean, I think he should definitely stay out, but I also understand the drive to come back given what the East has looked like all year, and especially, again, we said it, the Pistons have been at the top spot all year, but we don't believe that in a 7-game series is going to be something that you really can definitively say they're going to be able to win out 3 times.
Word.
You are asking Cade to have a historic level playoff run for that.
You are. He's going to have to.
Yeah.
He's going to have to. He's going to have to play on GOAT level to do that. You know
Yeah, because I mean, as quiet as it's kept, we always kind of talk about as a conference, the go-to phrases that the West is usually better than the East.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you typically have a lot of good teams more consistently in the Western Conference.
Mm-hmm.
But this year specifically, I think the East is a lot more close and packed together in terms of teams that can actually come out.
Yes, sir.
Versus the West. I just think you got a lot more flawed teams in the Western Conference than
You do.
Than you typically do.
You do. I love that. I love that take because it's been like that for years. Western Conference for the NBA. But this year, this East they're dumb deep. They're crazy deep. And I guess we do an NBA talk early, so we'll just knock it out now. What is it? You really and I get it why you don't trust the Cavs and you don't believe in the Cavs.
Yeah.
But man, if they're healthy and not scary, and that's the thing with them. That's the thing with I don't want to say Donovan because I think Donovan's played great in big time games in the playoffs. It's just his team around him hasn't.
Right.
But Mobley, Allen especially, Harden especially, big games in the playoffs. Are y'all going to be good enough to get the shit done? You know what I mean? That's the crazy part.
Because again, we've seen this from James Harden year in and year out, and also let me not down too bad. There are some playoff games that you can go back to where James Harden has actually performed well.
Right.
A lot of them, specifically in those years against the Warriors, where he came up being team just was not the better team.
But it was always earlier in the series.
Very
Always.
true.
Shit.
You hit games 5, 6, and 7.
Man.
You never know what type of tour date you're walking into.
That's what I'm saying.
You could be going 2 for 11. It might be 3 for 14, 4 for 15. You never know.
That Houston game against the Dubs when they had Chris Paul and all those threes they missed.
They missed 27 straight threes in the second half. Come on, man.
They kept shooting them.
And kept shooting. That's the other thing. Kept shooting. So
D'Antoni.
you also look at James Harden again. We've seen the movie time and time again. We on Lethal Weapon 8 with James Harden.
Lethal Weapon 8.
We're on Lethal Weapon number 8 with James Harden.
Hell no.
It is going to hit a game where it is close, where you need him to come up big. And he is either going to shoot poorly or he's not going to shoot. And are you going to have enough? Cleveland is talking themselves into it the same way we saw the Clippers do it, the same way we saw Philly do it. Well, if he had those games, we got Donovan Mitchell to kind of make up for him.
Yep.
But it's going to also be one of those games where you're not expecting Donovan Mitchell to fall short and James Harden is supposed to pick him up and he's not going to be that good.
That's it. I concur 100%, and the only reason I'm even saying that is history in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So we've seen it 24/7. We've seen it forever in his career. But I will be happily shocked if it. I will be happily very surprised. I'm not going to say shocked because I'm saying it right now. I will be happily very surprised if this year he does show and prove like we want to see him do. Because for some reason, bruh, this team he's on might be either the OKC teams I don't put in it, but that Houston, Brooklyn, Philly teams.
He's kind of been like the guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every team since OKC, this might be either the best or the second best team he's been on. So maybe, and to him and how your boy Bron is, and how a lot of players are in this league, if you have a team that's mediocre, you go halfway. If you have a team that's dope and you think can win, you go hard. You know what I mean? So I'm really thinking that he might show his ass and because he won't be so scared to do so. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking.
You know, ironically enough, it would kind of be a cool story to see him kind of finally get over the hump. Right?
Yes, it would. It would. Very cool.
Again, I don't have the confidence in it, but at the same time, I'm not rooting against it either.
Right.
I would love for him to make that happen. But Cleveland is the type of team that if he is ever going to make that happen, it would be a team built like this to where, okay, if you are having an off night, you still might be able to get 30 and 5 assists out of Donovan Mitchell. You still might get a couple double-doubles out of Allen and Mobley. Like, you have more room for error than some of these other teams where, like, Philly was not only relying on James Harden, you were relying on Embiid to stay healthy for 3-4 rounds.
Yeah.
The Clippers, you were relying on health from Kawhi Leonard and a lot of other wild cards. So, like,
Right.
you might have a tad bit more reliability with the guys outside of Harden now, to where if he does have some of those shortcomings, it might not be as drastically felt for his team.
Right. I believe it. All right, I got to say this. I want to jump in real quick because I meant to start the show with this, but today's Black History fact, I'm going to start doing this for every day I do a show throughout the year. This is a new segment that I'm going to do, and I'm just going to mention what today's Black History fact is, because shout out to Toys Go in Chesterfield Outlet Mall out there where the Nike store is. Shout out to James Williams. That's the brother that owns that spot. His store is awesome. I go there every year to get my calendars at Christmas time, or like right after Christmas, so I get that young sale. And he always has some great Black History calendars, and I always grab them. The one thing I like to get to for my daughter is that one where my mother used to give me this back in the day, that word calendar, and every day you rip off a word, you know what I'm saying, and it has a word in the definition right there for every day of the year. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have that this year, but I was mad. But anyway, today's Black History fact. March 1st, 1975, Richard Pryor wins the Grammy Award for Best Comedy Recording for the album This Nigga's Crazy. And it's not, let me say it right, This Nigger's Crazy. That was his album. My mother had it, my uncle had it. That is a classic record. That is what that is for real what put Richard on the map. So we got to give him his props. 1975, March 1st today. So yeah, got to give that one. All right. So one of my favorite subjects that I couldn't wait to talk about. Man, that historic, was it now? Historic, I don't want to be hyperbolic. That historic C's beatdown of the Fakers last Sunday in Staples Center / whatever the hell they call it now. Crypto, what do y'all call it? I don't know what y'all call that.
It's still Staples Center.
Yeah, I mean, it better be. Shit, that's the house that Shaq and Kobe built. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell they call that building, so we're going to call it Staples. They got their ass whooped by my team. You know, here's the thing, right? I don't know why my mind just went to this, but Jaylen Brown showed his ass. But Jaylen, if you want to be MVP, how about you shut the hell up? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop about it, my dude. Just let your play do it. That's how GOAT did. That's why GOAT is forever better than Bron, because Bron always has to say, I'm the king, putting crowns on his me, because Bron, king. GOAT never did none of that shit. He just killed motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So JB, how about you shut the hell up and keep balling like you did? But the game was dope. Tell me what you thought, because we whooped y'all ass.
I mean, it is what it is. Peyton Pritchard has.
Yo, PP went off on y'all.
He only had good games against the Lakers.
No, that's bullshit. He will kick a lot of teams in the league ass. Right. That he is, you know, he good. Don't front.
We're gonna watch him in the playoffs.
Don't front.
3 for 12 in a must-win game.
Are you crazy?
What? Just wait on it. Just wait on it.
Price, the year we won the chip, he had great games in the playoffs. Feel free to look that up.
But last year, y'all was a little.
The whole team played bad in the playoffs last year. Not just him.
Everybody can have their championship run from 2024. We can have that. Peyton Pritchard has his best games against the fucking Lakers, of course. But it was what the Lakers season has been all year, where when we are matched up with teams that have better than just like making the playoff aspirations, we come up short. When we are playing teams who are going to be like play in and below, we look great. Partly because we don't defend at any level.
Oh my God, y'all just stand there.
DeAndre Ayton is a 7-footer that does not rebound, that does not protect the rim, that does not play strong through contact.
His comments talking about hate on Clint Capella, that stupid motherfucker.
So hold on. Yeah.
He dropped the phone. Here we go.
He said, I'm not Clint Capella. And you're right, DeAndre Ayton, you are not Clint Capella. This Lakers team with Clint Capella probably would be 5 or 6 games better in the win column, if I'm being completely honest.
Get him, bro.
Clint Capella has been playing spot duty in Houston and looking better than you playing starter minutes in LA.
Get him, bro.
What are we talking about? Clint Capella has made multiple Western Conference Finals. He's been a starting caliber center on teams that have been looked at as true championship contenders. And you, DeAndre Ayton, played one NBA Finals and let Giannis come back on a hyperextended knee and little boy you.
Yes, he did.
Then you followed that up by getting ran out of Phoenix the following season, putting up 7 points in a game 7.
Playing with CP3 and KD.
You've managed to play with both Chris Paul and LeBron James, and you've been alienated by both. Two guys who are willing passers, two of the most willing passers the league has ever seen, don't want to give you the ball. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. Now, Luka Doncic, love you. Great player. But guess what, buddy? We can't cry on every call. We can't do it. Especially when you're crying on every call and your man is then going down and scoring right after.
Every call.
We cool. We cool.
Every call.
Now, also, let's just go ahead address the biggest elephant in the room. Our three best players playing together, it never looks good.
Wow. Seriously, you don't think AR? Wow, AR and Bron and wow.
Think about it. When they're on the court, we are our worst defensively because none of them are guarding anybody.
AR, he don't guard.
AR tries. I will give him that. The effort is there with AR, but you can beat AR off the dribble. Like he's not a strong dude, so he's not like It's not as though he's a lockdown defender or he's a piss poor defender, but he's also he's like kind of average.
He's mid.
Yeah. LeBron's not guarding nobody at 41
at all.
Luka, we know he's not guarding anyone
at all.
We've seen them. We're talking about Lethal Weapon 8 for James Harden. We are now on like Terminator 6 for Luka. We understand it. But when all three of them are on the court, we cannot defend a soul.
I feel you. Y'all can.
And it also looks very clumsy offensively, and it shouldn't be that way.
Mm-hmm.
So what's probably going to happen, we're going to end up being like a 5 or 6 seed. We're going to go home in the first round of playoffs, just like we did last year. And the questions are going to be, is LeBron coming back? What are the Lakers going to do this offseason? It's going to be that movie again until we figure it out around Luka.
What's going to happen in the offseason?
I think if LeBron James decides he's going to come back and play basketball, it'll be in a different uniform.
Right.
Probably Cleveland.
Hold up. Take it back a tick. You think he's about to retire?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Stop it, Josh. Stop it.
I think that I personally think LeBron would want a farewell tour, right? But I also could very well understand Bron just being on some, man, you know what, forget all that. Like, I ain't finna do no farewell tour to make people some money off my back. I'm just finna go rock out. Like, as a, you know, Bron be trying to be on that little cryptic shit, man. So
but he would do it for him. It wouldn't be he would get paid and they would get paid. But he wants it for him.
I hear that, right? But we also
Bron.
We also got to fast forward to the offseason, and we got to think about the landscape of the NBA. Right? If you're a team in the NBA today, we're not talking about 2018, 2013. We're talking about 2026.
Right.
Summer.
Right.
We are 3 months in the future.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
If you're a GM for a team, what cost are you truly willing to play for 41, soon to be 42-year-old LeBron James?
Depending on what he wants, probably a lot. It's LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying? What?
I hear that. But when cap space is limited, that means if you want to sign him at a number that he thinks he should still be playing at, because again, he don't have to go take the minimum nowhere. He might still think, pay me my max money, right?
Yeah.
For a max salary slot, we're talking like $55 to $60 million. Are you truly willing to give up what it's going to take to get LeBron, knowing that this is probably for 1 year and 1 year only?
Yeah.
And at his age currently, as we're seeing, simply having LeBron James don't make you a championship contender no more.
Yeah. You want me to answer your question?
Yeah.
You know who I think will do it? I think one team will do it, and I think you know that team.
Yeah, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only team.
So again,
Shit, like for real.
We're 3 months into the future.
Not only, but I think
We're 3 months into the future. I'm putting my futuristic hat on.
Mm-hmm.
I am calling it now. If LeBron James plays basketball next year, it's probably going to be in the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, yeah.
I also think
Think of that too.
Again, I have no inside information. I'm not saying I got this from no sources or no shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that Cleveland made the James Harden move knowing that would make it easier for them to get LeBron later.
Why? Say that. Why?
So,
to entice him to go there.
to one, entice him to play with a better supporting cast.
Uh-huh.
Also, the James Harden trade technically freed up more money from a luxury tax standpoint for them than it was paying Darius Garland his amount of money over time.
Wow.
So,
wow.
You have a little bit more roster flexibility
Look at
now.
my man. Go ahead.
You have a little bit more roster flexibility, not only that they had at the trade deadline, but then coming up this offseason to where you might be able to make a move for LeBron and pay him at a number that is a little bit closer to what he's making now versus trying to get him there on some like vet man. Type shit.
Wow. That's what's up. I'm dropping them nuggets. Yeah, man. I get it. I get it. Y'all got some decisions to make this year. I think everything you said is probably dead on, or probably pretty close to it. It's just, this is the part, right, that I don't like. I don't like when people say, and this I'm taking it to Luka right now. See, this is what Nico was talking about. This is why Nico traded him. This is why Nico. First off, miss me with that Babbage. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Number two, he didn't make that trade. The goddamn ownership wanted him to make that trade. Shut up. Nico dumbass failed in not getting adequate compensation for dude. That's where he messed up.
Yes.
But it's just wild that you have Luka, LeBron, and it's not working out. But it makes sense because we low-key thought this before. They're both two ball-dominant players.
So,
and I just got to say this one part. How your boy will not, and I get it, he's 40 years old, but how him and Luka, and especially Bron, just stand around on defense. Like, that is just so disrespectful to the game. Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
It is one thing.
The fuck?
So, again,
come on.
I always have to preface this for people who maybe have never seen me on the show, have never heard me talk on this topic before. I am a pre-LeBron Lakers fan.
And Bron, hold on, let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Aren't you a Bron dude?
No, I was always a Kobe fan. I'm not.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's my fault. We've been talked about that.
I'm not a LeBron hater.
Yep.
By any means.
Yeah, you a Kobe dude.
Because I also, whether you want to say his intentions were pure or not, he was the only free agent we got in 2010. So he signed up for it when that shit wasn't cool. So props to you for bringing the championship. Bron don't really owe me shit as a
2020, yeah.
But from the standpoint of like the GOAT conversation, right?
Yeah.
LeBron fans specifically, the LeBron stands, it really is baffling to me that we at once say LeBron is the GOAT, but then we'll make statements like, well, why are you expecting him to be out there, trying to lock up defensively? Well, he's on the court at 40.
Right.
You're playing basketball.
Thank you.
Now, granted,
it's part of the damn game.
I understand that there's going to be some player decline at that age.
Right.
And please don't hear me wrong. Right. By me saying that LeBron has some player decline at 41, I'm not calling him ass. I'm not calling him trash.
Right.
LeBron is great, bro.
Yeah.
His legacy's cement. We don't have to talk about it.
We don't have to argue that. We don't have to argue that.
But if we're talking again, basketball, March 1st, 2026.
For real.
We know LeBron is not the player that he was in 2018, 2013, all these prime years that we think back to when we talk about LeBron.
That's human evolution.
It is what it is. So that's why I asked the question when it comes to this offseason and my thought of he might just decide to retire kind of shockingly or suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a team to go to, but you don't really want to go back to LA, what else you supposed to do?
Right.
People have talked about this potentially being Jordan's dilemma in 98, right? Jordan said on The Last Dance that he would have come back had he known the Bulls were not going to be basically rebuilding, right?
No, he was only coming back if Phil was coming.
Well,
if Phil was gonna be there.
yeah. So if
Phil was there, he would have been
and they
there.
knew they were going for championship aspirations, he was coming back.
Yeah,
98, 99.
Yeah.
Which lets me know, as a basketball fan, hearing that he felt he could still play again.
Yeah.
But he wasn't trying to do it for the Bulls at that point. But the Bulls were clearly telling you, we'd rather go do this other shit.
Yeah.
What you supposed to do?
Yeah.
He ends up retiring, and a few years later, he got that itch bad enough to where he put the Wizards jersey.
But bring it back a tick, though. It's not that he couldn't find another team to go to. He's GOAT. He could this come on, man. Like
but
shit.
again, so it's
man.
not so slightly different. Slightly different dilemma for Jordan versus
and if Phil was coming back, they all would have been there. All of them.
But here's exactly what the options.
Except maybe Scotty.
Here's exactly what the options are going to be for LeBron. The Lakers are going to say, "Hey, LeBron, you can come back here if you like.
Yeah.
We can't pay you $60 million to do it,
Yeah.
but you can come back here."
Yeah.
LeBron's going to say, "Hey, I want my money."
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
You can come back here.
Right.
Optics wise, do you care what it look like? Probably not. You're LeBron James. You're going to be king. It's going to be a homecoming home. All that, get to retire, a Cavalier where it all started. All that shit, the storyline and all that type of shit you want.
The fairy tale ending.
The fairy tale ending, right?
That's what I think will, you know what I'm saying?
But
that's what we both
LeBron
think
James, do you want to say, okay, let me explore my other options and run the risk of being out here without a team?
Yeah.
Because we may not think that would happen.
Yeah.
But look around at the other contenders. LeBron's not going to San Antonio.
No.
He don't want to be on Luka's team in LA. He don't want to be on Wemby's team in San Antonio.
Yeah.
LeBron still wanted to be about him in some way.
Yeah.
A San Antonio, if you're them, you're not really giving up your pieces for 1 year of LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing that.
No.
OKC's not doing it.
No.
Denver's not happening.
No.
The Celtics, it will never happen.
That's funny.
He's never playing in Detroit. Is he really going to go play for Leon Rose in New York? Probably not.
No, but go to that one team, though. Go to that one team. Man, it's all like it was in the effing Olympics a couple years ago, bro.
Oh, Golden State?
Bro, like, look, people been predicted that. How long ago?
Okay,
people been said that.
So Golden State is an option, right?
Man, if he could swallow some pride,
but if you're
win him a chip.
If you're Golden State, even, and I know this might sound crazy to people, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, 42-year-old LeBron. Steph's going to be, 37, 38 next year?
Yeah.
So, late 30s Steph.
Yep.
Early 40s LeBron.
Yep.
Late 30s Draymond.
Yeah.
Recovering from ACL and late 30s Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Quentin Post, Al Horford, and some...
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you. Are
you, LeBron, really going to risk the optics of that for what's probably going to be like a play-in team?
Yes, and I think Mike Dunleavy Jr. is so ass and he doesn't know what he's doing. He will do the shit. Yes. I legit. And here's another thing. I'll throw something else on it. I'll put a cherry on top. And I think KD coming. I think for some reason or somehow, I really think before all them cats, and I could be crazy wrong on this, but I'm saying it now in 2026, March 1st. KD, Steph, and Bron, I feel like are going to link up on a team just like the Olympics and try to go for one last hurrah to win a chip. I really do. And I see that team because I don't think Steph is leaving Golden State unless it's Charlotte. Because that's where he wanna play there because his dad played there and that's where he's from. And freaking, but they keep playing like as a friend of mine told me from Black Man Bill. Shout out to them brothers and what they do here in St. Louis and all across the country. They keep playing in this man's face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have been playing in his face for so long. I forget my brother.
Too nice, man.
Yeah, man. Nice, man. Good goodness, man.
Disrespect the team and let but also. So, we talk about the player empowerment era. Where, if we really look at it, the only players who really benefited, truly benefited from the player empowerment era are LeBron James and James Harden. If you really look at,
I think all the high-profile players and superstars.
Steph did by way of Kevin Durant deciding to come there. Yeah. But Steph has never put any extra pressure on Golden State to make no trades.
Oh, but see,
He's never been like, hey man, y'all don't make these trades with these draft picks. I might go ahead and opt out. He's never put no pressure on.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to. He benefited in bigger contracts because of what Bron and them did. Like he forced more.
Yes,
he got paid off for them forcing more money.
So
like you know what I'm saying?
Aside,
It's a player driven league.
Salaries aside, though. The salary thing, I think, was going to happen as a result of just the economy around how we consume basketball.
Yeah, how big it is.
At some point, the media was going to be too much for them not to be able to get that money back to the players.
Yeah, BRI.
But in terms of player movement, me as a player being able to dictate my situation on my terms,
right?
Steph has never put that type of pressure on Golden State out of his own mouth.
No.
LeBron has been able to, in a lot of times, passively aggressively control his situation. And James Harden has outright either decided, hey, y'all need to trade me, or I'm not going to play, or I'm going to go out here and play intentionally shitty so that y'all can trade me fast. The only two dudes that have really applied pressure to teams in that way that we talk about for the player empowerment.
Word.
So I think to Steph's detriment, though, that has allowed Golden State to do what they did the last couple years. Like, hey, we just gonna try these dudes out and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like going and getting Jimmy Butler, like it was, I guess, quote unquote aggressive, but
it was weak move. It was the only thing they could do.
Yeah, like you.
And they overpaid for it.
Off. That was the only offer you had.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
And I don't. Me personally, I think if Kevin Durant was gonna want to play with Steph again, he would have just did it at the trade deadline last year. They had a deal. Ready for him in Golden State,
but he saw that team was weaker. I think if another heavy hitter like Bron goes there, it will entice him to go there. Because here's the thing with KD right now, bro, and we notice and we all see it. The man is a nomad. You know what I'm saying? He's a nomad. He has no home for real. He has no place to do. Least Bron could legit retire his career in maybe 3 different places. I feel like Miami would play ball. Yeah. Pat would love to get him back. Yeah. He could retire his effing career in LA, Cleveland, or Miami. Right. KD, where the hell can he do it? Steph has a place to do it. Yeah. I think that if it looked good, and this is some far-fetched, this isn't a whole nother. I don't know if this will happen off season, nothing like that. But I feel like one last hurrah, that'll happen. But we shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. I think if LeBron is going to do it, I think to him, the only places that truly make sense would either ride it out one last year in LA or go back to Cleveland.
I just love the fact that. But see, here's the thing too. Y'all are the 6th seed right now. Y'all look like ass, but y'all literally are the 6th seed in the West. So you won't be in the play-in. So if y'all can hold your seeding, that's the thing. So I don't, man.
Even if we hold our seeding, so we're gonna see like San Antonio or Denver. I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, we're going home in the first round.
Goodness. But see, Denver.
Minnesota again. We're going home in the first
round. Definitely with those two. But Denver, I'm mad at. This is another reason why I say what I say about the Celtics. They had no business losing that game. Yeah. There was that game against Denver in Denver. You're on a effing win streak. You're kicking ass on everybody else you play in the West. You go against, and I don't even think, and Jamal did not. Murray didn't even play. Murray didn't even freaking play. There was no reason for them not to go off, for them not to crush and just show. Because I'm gonna take it back to 2023. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, January 2023. I'm driving back from Springfield to St. Louis because in December 27th, 2022, and I had to go home for a funeral. Yeah. That's when Southwest wanted to F up flying for everybody in the continental United States. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit back in December 27, 2022. So I drove to Springfield to get the hell up out of St. Louis and to go see my people for a funeral. But guess what? The funeral got canceled because of my stepfather who died, his daughter caught COVID, so they had to delay the thing. So I was up there, but you know what I'm saying. But it was so good to go home. Right. I'm driving back, and I'm driving back literally January 1st. Because I stayed there for New Year's Eve and shit. January 1st, 2023, and what is it? Celtics are playing Denver in Denver, and we got everybody's JT. You know what I'm saying? Al, we got everybody, and the way they didn't kick our ass, but it's like they had nothing for the Celtics. And when I saw that, I was just like, they're not ready. They're not ready. They have to be able to win those road effing games against a really good team. And that Denver team back then, that team, yes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They were good as shit. But that's when I knew Boston wasn't good enough. And when I see them do this and they lose that game, I don't give a F that JT's not playing. Y'all been kicking ass all season. Right. You have to win those games. So I don't know. I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready.
It's interesting with the Celtics, right? So
not ready. I shouldn't say ready. I just think that they're not strong enough.
They might be a couple guys short.
Yeah, they need it. For real, I think they just one dude short. A healthy, not coming off of that injury, JT. If you got a fully healthy, what the fuck?
Because, I mean,
we crush it. Then I'm talking shit.
You basically got a month left of the regular season. That's a lot to ask. As great as JT is.
It's too much to ask. It's too much.
We are not doubting his ability as a player by any means.
Right.
But you are asking a lot of a man to come off of an Achilles injury early. And then basically be his normal self for a playoff run with a 1 month head start. That's a lot.
In the playoffs? The NBA?
Come on now. Because so we made this point earlier about the East, right? So like y'all being, let's call it third in the East. Mm-hmm. If that's how the seeding break. Y'all might end up second for all that matters. Mm-hmm. But even if y'all see like the Hornets team out of the play,
why they playing so good right now? The Hornets are hooping.
Brandon Miller,
man,
Con Knipple,
man, and ball when he want to.
So LaMelo is trying to get people off his back, dog.
He is,
He's
bro.
trying to get in. Like, look, y'all been talking that shit about me not being a winning player, not being able to get team to a playoffs. Me and Charles Lee locked in. Like, shout out to Charles Lee, former Boston Celtics assistant. Give y'all credit where it's due.
Preach, thank you.
Charles Lee got them balling, though.
Right. I was hoping he could do that with them too.
And he got them turned around relatively quick.
You know what I mean? Like,
because it is a team of young dudes.
This is his second year coaching them.
It is a team of young dudes. Like, so credit to him for getting them playing to this level. That's not going to be an easy out.
At all.
Like, even if y'all get them out in like 5 games, y'all feel them 5 games the next round, right?
Facts.
Let's say it's a 3-6.
Probably have to play Cleveland next round.
Yep. Or let's say it's a 3-6 and y'all see Orlando. I think y'all can beat Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
But
Orlando ain't ready.
But y'all still gonna feel that series.
Yup.
That's not gonna be an easy out.
I would love to play them in the second round. Oh my goodness.
Right, like that would be a great second round series for you to get. I've now not only gotten through the first round and kind of got through unscathed. I can see that team.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Charlotte, Orlando to get to the what? Yes. Sign me up.
Yeah. So that part I wouldn't necessarily be concerned about, but going up against teams like New York, Cleveland, to a much lesser extent Detroit. That's still a lot of ramping up you asking him to do in a short amount of time, man. I think it's
What you mean a lesser extent and even more ramping up to play Detroit? What?
Well, no, so the reason I say lesser extent though, because again, I think against y'all in terms of just coaching and like matchups, Missoula's gonna find a way to make Cade have to allow his teammates to win some games.
Oh yeah.
That's not a series where I think Detroit's just gonna be able to walk over y'all.
Yeah.
Like they gonna have to win that in like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Like that. Y'all still got champions on y'all roster. Right. I ain't gonna disrespect y'all like that. Even though I don't like the Celtics, I ain't gonna disrespect y'all.
Good looking. Yeah. You're right.
That's again, we asking a lot of Cade. Now, if you're telling me like, and I doubt that this will happen, but like y'all were to fall into like the 4 seed, y'all got to see Detroit in the second round. Maybe I'm a little bit more worried, but if y'all get like the conference finals, y'all got to see Detroit. Please.
That would be dope. I just and here's another thing too with Bickerstaff Jr. I like dude as a coach, right? I really do, but he's a good coach, but he doesn't make adjustments like Missoula. Like Joe can make adjustments. I've seen him make adjustments, especially since after last season when his adjustment was shoot more threes, shoot them.
That was fun.
Shoot more. Yeah. That was his adjustment. But this season, when you watch Joe, he coaches his ass off, and he makes adjustments within possessions and shit. Bickerstaff Jr. don't do that. He does not do that. I don't see Detroit doing it. He's got some decent head coaches. I think he has ex NBA player too. I'm trying to remember who it is, but he's got some decent assistants. But
Sam Cassell, some of y'all coaches.
hell yeah, this ain't going nowhere, bruh. I said this last week on the show. Do you want to hear the funniest shit with Sam Cassell and Joe Mazzulla? This shit is my shit. I gotta try to get through this. I love this fucking story. So fucking Joe Mazzulla went ape shit a couple weeks ago against, I forget who it was, who he was playing, and Inside the NBA had the game was on that night, and fucking Joe Mazzulla got so mad at the ref in a call, he rushed and tried to get at the ref. Sam Cassell jumped in front of dude. Fucking Joe Mazzulla fucking his arm shoves dude to the bench. I one-armed him, bro. Like he one-armed him like he was in the NFL running back. He one-armed dude to the side and the guy was trying to get at the fucking ref. That shit was hilarious. Why Charles Barkley say, Chuck said, get in the weight room, Sam. What are you doing, Sam? Get in the weight room, Sam. Bro, I fell the fuck out. That shit was hilarious, dog. Oh my, the way he threw Sam Cassell to the side. I'm telling you, are you looking it up right now? That shit was so funny. All right, let me say this. It's so good. Look,
I don't know how I missed it.
Man, I don't know either. It was so good. I mean, just to get in the weight room, Sam. Get in the weight room. What are you doing? All right, so look, I want to mention this real quick before we move on. I'm so happy Pat Riley got his statue in front of you. He's looking at y'all. I want to show it to y'all, but I don't know if I can show. I can't look it up that fast and show it to y'all. I'm sorry.
I got you.
Look that up, y'all.
That's awesome.
Isn't it good?
Because it's like he got pushed and then he had to hit the stumble and shit. Yeah, I see exactly what.
You see on that? Yeah. He warmed
I
them,
see
bro.
exactly what y'all said.
Oh my god, it was so hilarious.
It's a core exercise.
Love that shit. Right, you get it in. Get your core right. Get your core right quick. Get it together. What is it? So I am so happy for your dude Pat Riley getting that effing statue. It's long overdue. Man, just seeing that Laker team out on that court, bruh. With their coach, man, that shit just took me back to my childhood instantly. I feel bad for y'all, man, because like y'all got to hear us say the stories. You got to watch it on YouTube, or you got to like to live through that shit, dog. To live through them motherfucking 80s Lakers, how dominant they were. Like, couldn't nobody fuck with them. It was only one team that could fuck with them, and it was in the East Coast, and them motherfuckers playing in Boston, Massachusetts, bro. The Lakers were so dope. Like, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. Cap. Fucking, oh my God. Big game James Worthy, fucking Byron Scott. Oh my God, Jamal Wilkes. Motherfucking Bob McAdoo. Motherfucking, God damn, bro. Like Magic, man, I love Magic Johnson so much, man. You don't understand. I love Magic. Magic came to, man, it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing with Magic.
Hey, man. Hey.
It's a whole nother thing with Magic.
Real quick on Pat Riley.
It's a whole nother thing.
I don't really think we give him the credit he should get for being one of the greatest coaches ever.
He don't get it. He don't get enough. He don't get enough.
Of course, love Phil Jackson. Love Greg Popovich.
He don't get enough.
Somebody can fact check me on this, but is Pat the only coach ever to take 3 different teams to the finals?
That's what I think. That's what I know. That's what I seen.
Lakers, Knicks, Heat.
So good.
Just saying. Pat always gonna be one of the goats to me, man. So I'm definitely happy that he's getting his statue.
It looks so dope too. Putting up the fist, talking about power. Oh, come on.
Long overdue.
Come on.
Outside what should still be Staples Center. But glad that he definitely got that recognition. Glad that we still had guys like Magic, Cap around to be able to get that, the scene set for him. Because man, absolutely deserving of it.
Dude, I'm like, I'm like 5, 6 years old, sitting with my mother and my uncle. Everything would stop when Celtics and Lakers. I don't know why I'm acting like this. I don't understand. Like, when Celtics and Lakers would play each other, bro, Josh, everything stopped. I remember Coach used to be on the show.
Yeah.
He said, bro, you didn't watch that shit when you were 5 or 6. Stop playing. You don't understand. In Springfield, Massachusetts, Lynn, Massachusetts, Brookline, Worcester, I don't give a fuck what part of Massachusetts you were in. The shit shut down when those two teams played. Yeah. It was all about them. I remember when 2010, I'm in Sharon, Massachusetts, because that's when where my cousins lived at and my uncle they lived at the time. My cousin was graduating from high school in 2010. Yeah. That was one of the best finals, y'all versus us. And I'm talking about, I went in the backyard at halftime and shit. And the people, and they had a big ass backyard. But I could see the neighbors, like different houses, and their windows were open. Yeah. Everybody had the game on. Everybody had the game on. I was blessed to go down there. I tried to get into a game, didn't happen. But I sure went down there. I took my son with me, had Jalen with me. You know what I'm saying? He's literally 5 years old because he went with us up to Boston to visit my cousin. But man, I'm talking about, bro, the world would stop for us when them two played. And it was literally, I'm born in 79, fam. It's a whole 10 years, the first 10 years of my life. Yeah. All I see is that. Yeah. And then
it legit is Lakers Celtics is basically the only finals outside of a couple years.
Bro, like I don't know shit else. Yeah. And then the only other thing I know about that is, other than that, is Pistons. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then this one cat comes out of fucking North Carolina, don't nobody see coming. He go to this team in the Midwest Chicago and is doing fucking ridiculous things. Ridiculous. That's the first 10 years of my life with fucking basketball. I had goddamn Magic, Larry, and GOAT. All I know is basketball excellence. That's why I pay to do this shit. That's why I love this game. Like, this shit is stupid. And Pat Riley was a major part of all of that. All of that. Like, man, I was so happy to see that dude get his shit. So I had to
and
get.
It only made sense when he came in
Bro.
Regardless of that.
Oh my God, wasn't that a great game to do that at? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know he was pissed. He was pissed.
Of course, every Lakers. Anybody associated with the Lakers is pissed after that.
Did you hear what he said to his team at halftime?
Oh yeah, make sure you get fined for not having the time.
I love that.
Yes, sir.
I loved it. I don't know why I did, but I loved it that.
Pat Riley said, I run a tight fucking ship, okay?
Bruh, because that's how he did it. That's how he did it. When you listen to Eddie Johnson on NBA radio, and you listen to the way he talks about how the motherfucking Laker practices was, because he knows how they practice. Yeah. When you hear any of them old play, Pat would he was on the ass. Like, oh my man. And it started with the other dude, the dude who really was the architect of Showtime, but then had the head accident. You know what I'm saying? I forget that brother's name. I tell you one thing, I gotta start watching. I gotta watch Winning Time again. This merger that's about to happen. I guess Paramount is about to own every effing thing, and they're about to get HBO and all in Warner Discovery, I guess, and all their properties and shit.
Back out of that?
Netflix, I think Netflix got kicked out of it. To be honest, I think Netflix got kicked out.
And I know it was a while ago, but they had said that Netflix had planned to buy it, but then there was some like disconnect about what the real price should be, how much they was actually getting for the price, and then I just saw recently that they was having basically like cold feet.
Yeah.
Finalized.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Paramount, because of course Paramount needs the boost, more than Netflix does.
Yeah.
They willing to come pay whatever the price, especially because, of course, Orange and the White House are approving that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though, that they're going to actually be able to pull that off.
I think that's wild as shit, and what I want to see happen, to be honest with you, hopefully it doesn't go through because it's not all the way solid, but it's looking like it's headed there, and I need to look more into it, but if it does get that, I'll pray they don't just kill off HBO, which they talking about, which is rumored they may do. But if anybody there has any type of common sense, and I don't know what's going on with Hollywood, why Hollywood don't have money to make shit anymore. Like they literally, bro, like Hollywood has something going on right now where like there's those super huge studios and shit aren't making shit. Like they don't have money. So I just hope somebody there is smart enough to be like, you know what, we own this now. Maybe we should have a season 3 of Winning Time. Maybe we should bring that show back.
So
it was really fucking good for HBO. Like
the
people
thing
really
was,
liked
right,
it.
the people who actually watched Winning Time fuck with it.
Hell yeah, it got but you had common people like novice fans, like people that weren't invested that watched it. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So it had an audience.
Yeah.
I think what happened with HBO.
I'm about to watch that shit again. That shit was so good. I'm gonna buy that. I gotta buy it. That's about to get bought.
I think at some point it
That's about to get bought.
becomes hard for studios because I think there is a lack of creativity in a lot of these places now. It becomes hard for you to truly entertain people while telling the story that we know the end to.
Right. Great point.
It's hard for you to truly depict
100%.
83 to 87 because we can go YouTube the exact happenings as they happen versus y'all doing the storytelling piece of it. So I can understand why that might be a little bit more difficult, but I am with you. I would have loved to be able to see the full arc of Winning Time and how they depicted everything. Because the intro was dope. I don't know if people remember this. But the intro was the day of the HIV announcement. We were supposed to go lead back to that point. They never got a chance to do it. I wanted to see them land the plane.
Wait, that wasn't the first episode.
If you go back to...
The first episode, first season was that?
The very first episode of first season of Winning Time, the intro to the show... It's Magic Johnson in a suit. I forget the actor's name that played Magic Johnson. Did a great job.
Oh, that brother did an excellent job. Looked just like him.
But he gets out of the car, walks into whatever place this is, and the next thing you see is them letting him into the press conference that is supposed to be the announcement. But then you start the clock back at the beginning of him actually getting drafted by the Lakers.
Yeah.
So that's where I was hoping to see them actually land the plane on how that all came.
Wow, I totally forgot they even brought that up in Winning Time.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was you for the people who would have been like novice fans who didn't know that that's how everything played out.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't have put that together that way.
Yeah.
But for us that know, of course, him walking in, and of course you remember the people who were like actually of age back then.
God, I remember that.
Y'all remember what Magic Johnson looked like up there making that announcement.
That was the day where
it was
the world stopped.
The exact suit color and everything. Like they had it down to a T. So
wow.
I was interested to see how they landed that plane, but they didn't get a chance.
I feel you. I tell you, side note too, bro. That day, that was that day was almost like I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. It was like a major news event, like a president got killed, or OJ, or like some major shit had happened. Like every news channel had it. Like motherfuckers was like on it. Like this shit was ridiculous.
Too, at that time,
it was
bro, like
wild.
early '90s.
It was wild.
You hear somebody has HIV and you think, okay, how much longer does this person have to live?
Exactly, man.
And thankfully, Magic has been blessed enough to still be here and be able to tell his story and kind of be, an advocate for how to live a healthy life with that. But at that point, people didn't know if they was gonna see Magic again.
Word. We was sad as shit. We was sad because we didn't know, bro. Like we didn't know. We thought he was gonna be gone. Thank God that man. But here's the thing, right? I knew something good was going to happen because every time you saw Magic, he never looked bad. He never looked skinny. Looked drugged out. He never looked effed up. He never looked out of pocket. Like that man looked damn near the same way he looked on the. I'm like, yo, and I'm talking about this like All-Star Game '92. One of the greatest All-Star games ever, one of the greatest Olympics ever, 92 Dream Team. Fucking when he came back in 95, when he came back in 96 and shit. Like every time you saw Irving Magic Johnson, the man looked damn near the same. So I was just like, you know what, he about to be good. You know what I'm saying? But man, that's my dude, man. One day I'm gonna devote a whole episode to him alone.
Also, we mentioned Pat Riley not getting his flowers as one of the greatest coaches of all time. We talk a lot of GOAT conversations and we fail to put Magic Johnson in there. Now, great, you might not think he's the greatest of all time, but
you mean
I'm just talking about in general, like as far as like people at the table for that conversation. You have a lot of people like my age and younger that don't realize how crazy it was to be leading a team of 9 finals in 11 years. Like,
Word. Word.
Being a top 3, MVP finalist like 5 straight years. Like that type of shit is not.
It's, bruh, he was winning. He was going to finals. He had no business going to. He had no business going to that goddamn 91.
Yeah.
Well, how did they beat Portland? They weren't supposed to beat Portland that year. They had no business being Portland. Portland was on the cusp. Portland was ready, bruh. he did shit. He wasn't supposed to do that as a rookie in 1980. Playing center and clowning like that. Like, it's, again,
not only
bruh,
just playing center, dominating the game at center when he is a point guard.
and that's not even his position. Come on, man. Come on. I said this time and time again, and I'll die on this hill. The holy trinity of basketball. The holy trinity of basketball is Magic, Legend, and GOAT. That, like, it's them 3, Magic, Larry, and Michael. It's them effing 3. If you can get me 3 that are better than them, that change the game of basketball, change the NBA, you can't. You just can't. It's always them. I love them motherfuckers. So that's how that is. All right. So look, next topic. We got to. I'm gonna be on this real quick. OKC versus what is it? Denver was a good game. Decent. I don't get. Am I tripping? Like, does Joker get away with a lot of shit, fam? Help me out, bro.
So
come on.
I don't necessarily know that he gets away with a lot, but I do think the media gives him a little bit of like favoritism type of treatment. Like you ain't heard shit negative about Nikola Jokic in the last 6-7 years. Granted, he's fantastic on the basketball court. So I'm not saying that like you're supposed to just be down in the man. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think there's like the nitpickiness with him in like games where he may not play as well or that type of thing as it is. And I'm not even just saying this for black players, but just American players in general. Like I don't think the media gives any type of like thought to negative outcomes for him. And most of the time it's just like, well, damn, it's a shame he didn't have more help. Like something like that.
Right.
So it's kind of weird how that works. But also, I've seen it from the Lakers here now too, where Luka get a little bit of that treatment too. So I gotta call a spade, man. I can't be fake about it.
Man, yeah. And yeah. I'm not gonna be fake about it, I'm gonna be real about it. I think this is a white privilege thing. And here's the thing, the one thing I'll push back on what you said, everything else you said was correct. But the first thing you said was, they don't say anything negative about him. Well, no, you're kind of right with that too, guys. If there is things negative about his game, you could say, but they don't say it. So you're right on that point too. He gets a preferential treatment that is not given to Embiid, AD, with some other really good bigs. Giannis. Giannis kind of gets it, but not like this cat gets it. I'm trying to think of some other really good bigs. He gets that. He gets a favoritism that that a lot of bigs do not get. I believe it is white privilege. I think that has a lot to do with it. Media, 100%. But the thing that I don't like, first off, let me say this media part. It was so weird with TNT, right? TNT, Inside the NBA, my favorite basketball show, live sports show ever. It's way better. Inside the NFL was dope back in the day. Like, if you ever watched some old episodes from the 90s, Inside the NFL was the shit when it was on HBO. But nothing's better at all than Inside the NBA, even SportsCenter. And the way they came down on Lou Dort for clipping Joker, he falls, he gets up, he's pissed. They automatically throw Dort out. The TNT Inside the NBA broadcast is being licensed out to ESPN. Never even showed what Joker did. Never showed it. This is Inside the NBA. This is all the brothers. Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? The broadcast showed it because they seen it, they had it. So the broadcast showed it. I'm watching the game. I'm at work working and shit. I'm watching the game. Oh, that's why he clipped dude. inside the NBA, why the fuck don't you mention that? Like, why are you just trying to throw Lou Dort under the bus? Like, he just gonna clip, one of the best players in the league and stop, y'all don't have to constantly suck his dick, because I don't think he's the best player in the league. Man can't even jump over a fucking nickel, but he's supposed to be so goddamn good. I don't think Joker's the best player in the league. There's at least 5 players I would take over dude. But
I wouldn't go there.
I'll name them. But there's no way you don't show both sides of that. How you just gonna show what Dort did and not show what Joker did? I don't get it. The way he that's the media part to it. To me, that's crazy and blatant. During games, I've seen this stuff. Have you ever been to a Nuggets game?
I actually have. I went to a Nuggets game actually pre-pandemic.
Okay, bet.
It was Nuggets versus Bucks, so Giannis versus Jokic.
Okay, bet. How close were you?
I was not in the 100 section, but I was in the very front end of the next level up. So it wasn't quite I'm trying to think how to describe it. It wasn't lower bowl, but it was also not
So were you one level up from lower bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the players very well, like the way, can you see their hand movements and stuff like that?
we were close enough to be able to see somebody is
okay, good. All right, good.
I'm not within if the ball flies into the stands, I'm not close enough to catch a ball.
Okay, bet. But you can see, jersey tugging, all that shit. Good. Did you see anything kind of suspect or weird around the way Joker plays on offense and defense?
So back then, it's funny. I didn't really see nothing like that on Joker's end. Joker was still doing some of the stuff he's doing now, putting up triple double type numbers. But he also was still kind of finding himself a little bit.
Right. And this was 20. You said pre-pandemic.
Yeah. So this was
19.
2019. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019. Or might have been 2018. Eric Bledsoe was still on the roster, and I remember that because Eric Bledsoe probably was the best player in the game.
For real?
He dropped 25.
I forgot Bledsoe. He went from the Suns to Denver?
No, he was playing on the Bucks at that point.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's
right.
Yeah,
that was before Drew.
Oh yeah.
So this is Bledsoe, Middleton, and Giannis in that.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so
I forgot about
Bledsoe went off for 25 that night. Jokic ball, Giannis ball. Jamal Murray had kind of a so-so.
Yeah, everybody was mad young back then.
They was all. Actually, I think Paul Millsap was still on the roster then.
Wow.
Yeah. So this was a little minute ago, but Joker wasn't. I didn't really notice a whole lot of dirty shit with Joker.
Right.
He really wasn't playing. He wasn't playing as physical then as he's willing to play now, which I guess some of that might be a little bit of the side shit. But,
yeah.
He just that wasn't. He was still kind of finding that.
Yeah.
That real dominance.
Okay. That's a good honest answer, and I'll take that, and I'll accept that. May I tell you what I saw? Can I tell you what I saw? So, 2024, January 2024, I have a work conference. It's in Washington D.C. At the conference, got NBA tickets to go to a Wizards Nuggets game.
Yep.
First night. Was that the first or second night? I think it was the first night there. Yay! You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped in the mug. You know what I'm saying? Go to the game and got good seats. You know what I'm saying? Good seats. We're in lower bowl. You know what I mean? I'm close enough. I see what's my boy James Posey as an assistant coach with the Wizards. Yep. I shot him out. What's up, champ? What up, Celtic champ? You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He appreciated it, you know what I'm saying? And James Posey was so good for us. I love that dude, you know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the game. The stuff that they let this man get away with, Price, I'm talking about, by the way, the Knicks won that Spurs game, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Damn.
Did Wemby play?
Yeah, he did. Wemby actually, he might have been the only person on his team that kind of showed up.
Good goodness, okay.
He had 25 and 13.
Oh, shit, okay.
And they still lost by 25.
Good goodness. All right, they got their ass whooped. So, I'm watching the game, bruh. He's pushing, shoving, doing all this shit, holding, grabbing, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And some of it is okay, regular basketball shit. Some of it is no, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul.
Don't play me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The thing that blew my mind, fam, this one was the worst. This one was the worst. This one was the one that cemented it to me with with Joker, and I promise you this is a true story. I forget who the center was for Washington, right? He just comes into the game. He's checking Joker, and this is about his maybe third possession in the game. And Joker has the ball. He takes dude's arm and holds it and goes up and puts the shot up and pulls dude's arm the wrong way. Fucking dude arm is hurt. He comes out the game. The foul's on the dude. Joker's at the line shooting free throws. I couldn't believe that shit. Like, how the fuck is that a foul when he hurt dude to get it, and the refs act like they couldn't see it. But the way you know how Biggs used to play back in the day, that's how he plays. But it's just like you can't see he twisting dude's arm up and holding it, and while going up for the shot. Like,
because if you can see it,
that don't
foul, you should be able to see the.
Like, come on, bro. It was so egregious. I can't stand him. I don't like dude. And then the other thing that pissed me off at that OKC game, right? At the end of that OKC Denver game, motherfucking fans are booing him ever since after the fucking the Lou Dort incident, because Dort gets thrown out. You know what I mean? Like he gets ejected. That's another reason why it made no sense why Inside didn't show it. I'm so disappointed in them. And freaking what is it? The fans booing Joker the whole rest of the night. Then after the game, he goes and daps everybody up on OKC. Like, what is this? What is it? He just, what are y'all doing? What's going on? What is this? Is this planned? Was this rehearsed? I'm confused. Are we being punked? Bruh, are we being punked right now? Yeah, I mean, it's like, come on, man. But I couldn't get it. All right. So that kind of pissed me off. Do you think he the best player in the league?
I think if he's not one, he's no lower than like third.
Okay, yeah. When I said it, you act like I'm crazy.
But I mean, you said you had 5, and you was pretty definitive about the 5. I can't get that far. Like
that he can't get that far with what?
With there's being 5 definite dudes better than him.
Yeah. You got 3. I can. Yeah.
I might have 2.
Yeah. Like, 2. That's it.
Yeah. Like. But
I feel you. All right. I want to do this now, man, because we got to jump into it. I would be. Okay, Just. All right, come on, man. What's going on? Too loud. What is it? I would be. Shout out to Journey who can. Shout out to Journey. Yeah, clearly, but yeah.
This is bonus time.
All right, can she be quiet though? Come on.
I'm doing father time, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, I feel you. All right, just bring it down a little bit. All right, so live. Shout out to Journey, who's in the house playing with her daddy. She wants to be on the show. Anyway, I would be remiss if we did not do a slew report. This man is the sideline reporter for our St. Louis Billikens here in St. Louis. I tell you one thing. Have you, with the recent news that came out about the Mill Creek area in St. Louis that was like taken over by the city to build the university? I'm on some F slew right now. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's come out.
They can go to hell.
Not only taking a Mill Creek, but also like the different experiments that were done in St. Louis City by the actual like U.S. military.
Oh wow,
like testing different types of like chemicals and things like that on the city of St. Louis.
Yeah, just a black neighborhood.
Yeah, just the black neighborhoods, of course, right? They wouldn't want to put those wonderful white people in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good God, man.
Yeah, so it is definitely a bittersweet thing, right? So like Slew's having the greatest like that any of us can really remember, but you also got that as a backdrop to everything, just about the school, right?
Yeah. It's ironic, isn't it?
It is, right?
Yeah,
it is.
It's ironic.
But what I can say is,
I wish Marshall was here to answer. I wonder what his opinion would be.
I think of it honestly. It's probably kind of sad to say this, but I think of it the same way that you think of Rosewood, that you think of the Tulsa Massacre, like everywhere that essentially everywhere in America that is currently predominantly white, was at once, sometime before, a predominantly different ethnicity area.
Word.
And they decided, oh, well, we want that, so we're going to take it.
Right. Just
No explanation,
Yeah.
no rightful ownership,
No.
but just the authority, quote unquote, and the means to do so. They decide to take things from. It's actually funny that we got on this topic. I had saved the Hurricane Katrina documentary that came out on Netflix last year. I saved it for Black History Month.
the Spike Lee one?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So I
When
saved
the
it my
levees
first
broke.
time watching. Yeah. So watch that, and it is very interesting hearing. Especially because, again, for me, flashback 2006, I was 14 years old. So I was aware of what was going on in the world, but I was not aware in the level that I'm going to be as a 30-year-old adult, right? Very interesting seeing what truly happened on the ground in Katrina and how the government acted on that in comparison to how we've seen the government fail at other points in predominantly black cities where these types of disasters and things happen, right? So everybody and for those of y'all who've not watched that documentary, 3 parts, excellent documentary, very well done by, of course, Spike Lee. It's gonna be excellent anytime. But it was very interesting to see everybody's account of Katrina, who from New Orleans, they're like, we're gonna stick it out. And for the most part, the actual hurricane itself, they stuck out. It is the levees breaking, which I'm not gonna go as far in depth as I could probably go on this, but if we just thinking logically about how water rises and how things break, it's pretty tough for you to get me to believe that a concrete wall just simply crumbles because it suddenly is under 20 feet of water for the first time in a few years.
Wow, yeah, wow.
Exactly how does a levee break
Wow.
if it is a concrete structure?
Yeah.
Another topic for another day.
Wow.
But it is very interesting seeing that when those people needed them, when the levees broke,
Wow.
it was hardest for them to receive the aid that they need. Whereas when it was just them surviving the hurricane, okay, we can bring out a Superdome, whatever. Superdome roof is leaking. People are still occupied there. Hey, we got y'all. But when it was time to actually give people the assistance that they needed to either whether it's a rebuild or just get like kind of repaired in terms of their lives and their homes, couldn't get that assistance. So I hate to go off into that tangent.
That was
but,
much needed, bro.
that is kind of what my default is. That is kind of what's expected when you think of spaces that white people have now quote unquote made great or that they have occupied. So it's unfortunately a just kind of a fact of black history that at some point if we build an area up nice, it's no longer going to be ours.
I get how you made that correlation because I 100% guarantee that what was that, the 5th ward? Was that, what ward was that? The ward where they got taken out. Whatever ward that was.
Yes, I believe it was the 5th ward. I could be very wrong, but I believe it was the 5th in New Orleans.
I could be wrong too. I apologize to New Orleans people, residents, but I promise you that neighborhood ain't as black like it used to be.
And of course, at the end of the documentary, it definitely makes you aware of that fact.
It's been gentrified and taken. I wonder why that happened. So it's a great correlation that I'm so glad you made. And yeah, we're gonna we High Off the Glass. It's a basketball cannabis show. Talk sports, but we also talk politics. We talk current events. That is a current event that is currently going on because at the Missouri History Museum right now there is a whole exhibit dedicated to it. My father-in-law, he's actually in it, so because he lived in Mill Creek, he straight lived through this, so it's very personal to me. I love that man a whole lot. He is amazing. So. If I were you, if you are within earshot of my voice, if you're available, you should go to St. Louis, hit up the Missouri History Museum and see how long that exhibit is going to be there, and try your best to make it there because I know I'm going, and you should go there because you would love it and you will learn a lot. All right, so don't like the history of that school, but they're still having a kick-ass season, and they are balling, even though Robbie wants to kick off fights now.
That whole situation was hilarious.
Robbie is looking more and more like Joker, but before because Joker would do some shit like that too. Before we get into that part, tell me what's going on with our boys.
So they are now, I believe, 25 after the win yesterday at home against Duquesne. The game they came back from 15 points down. Duquesne started that game 5 for 5 from 3-point range. But then proceeded to score. So they went up 20-8 before the first media timeout.
20-8.
They came out 20-8.
Duquesne did or SLU?
Duquesne did.
Wow.
And then for the next 35 minutes, only scored 56 points.
Okay.
So SLU was able to turn up the defense.
Nice.
Of course, turns up the offense. They go on runs like no team in the country. But
Right.
if you have not caught a SLU game, you only have one more chance to do it. It is on Wednesday, March 4th. They have their final home game, senior night, against Loyola Chicago. So that will be a fun one. But man, I really think. 26-3 is the record for SLU. My bad.
26. They probably sold out for that game. Shit.
They might be, to be quite honest. They might already
No
be
doubt.
sold out. But you mentioned Robbie. Robbie had a hell of a game yesterday. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He went on a 15-0 run by himself to start the second half.
What?
He had 2 points at halftime. He finished the game with 23.
Dang! Good goodness, he is a man. That boy's good.
And
Shizzle.
He had a play yesterday where he hit a dribble spin move for the layup on a guard. He had 3 straight threes to start the second half. Outstanding game.
Is he a late cause when I was blessed to go to the Dayton game earlier this season, and that game was amazing because Dayton was kicking ass, SLU's ass the whole game, and they was it?
Oh, you went to the George Washington game.
Yeah, my bad. Thank you. Ooh, I'm so glad I got that right. Thank you, sir. George Washington, because George Washington was giving it to SLU, but SLU turned it around in the second half, and it was almost like he waited to the second. Does he do that? Does he wait till the second half to go off?
So I don't think he necessarily does that purposefully, but SLU, for the most part, through conference play specifically, they have been a team that kind of gets out to a slower start, and then they got a 17-4 run or a 20-5 run at some point in the second
All
half.
year.
They just that's been a theme through again specifically conference play.
Yeah.
Because I think we've seen it now the last 3 or 4 home games where that's been the case where they've gotten down 8-10 points at some point in the first half, if not more.
Okay.
They just did it against VCU.
Yeah.
What's my man Djokovic that played for VCU came out and had 9 points in the first 8 minutes of the first half.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, he shot 1 for 7 in the second half. They know how to make adjustments on the fly in a way that I've never seen a SLU team be able to do.
Right.
So Robbie's out there kicking ass.
He is, man.
Quentin Jones, point guard, man, out of Chicago. You saw Chicago come out of him a little bit in that VCU skirmish. He was looking to kind of hey, do I got to square up with somebody?
Right.
We can make this happen real fast. If we need to. But,
no doubt.
Shout out to Q, man. But he had a hell of a game last night. Paul Otieno, he is a very versatile big on defense. Last night probably had the best offensive game of his season. And just really kind of, I think he was plus 24 on the court from a plus minus standpoint, which was crazy. So, they deep, man. They we said it last time I was here. I'm gonna say it again now. They are a team that is built for tournament style play.
Wow.
Because they got a legit 9 guys that they can go to confidently at any point of a game. They can close with whoever. They can start whoever. They can go 2 bigs. They can go 4 guards and 1 big.
Yeah.
We've seen them go with a 5-guard lineup at this point, during this season and go on a 20-5 run.
Yeah.
So they've got ways to mix and match with a little bit of anybody. If I was concerned about them from a March standpoint in any way, it would be a team that has a physical big that can really punish them. In the paint and on the glass.
Yeah.
But short of that, they can play with anybody.
You don't worry about, and I know in college basketball, we've seen this for years, where you have teams that can have slow starts and still get games off in the tournament. But it's still the tournament. You not worried about them having them slow starts and still going deep?
I'm not quite as concerned because I think on a neutral floor, we've seen it in March all the time. Teams get out to big leads and blow them.
That's true.
In March,
Always.
every
Yep.
year.
Yeah.
And also for them, outside of whatever first round game they play, they're probably going to be the benefit of being the underdog in every game they play. They might be like a 6 or 7 seed, especially if they go on a run and win the A10 here in a couple weeks. So, you know, if you're looking at something like that where they can be, you know, favorite first game, underdog the second game, anything is really possible.
Okay.
Again, like I said, unless you just have a like, of course, I don't. And I'm saying this as somebody who's watched them all year. I don't expect them to win the national championship. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But we've seen crazy runs from all types of college teams in the past. If they can avoid playing a team that has a legitimate
Big, you said that. Yeah.
they can have a chance to be.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me end it with this then. Is it? You said it before last time you were on. You see legit furthest they can get would be Final Four. You still say
I think again, seed and break right. I think they can make as deep of a run as Final Four.
Wow, that's wild.
Because they can shoot, they are efficient, and they can defend regardless of the size difference. So they've played teams in conference play that have like legit 6'10", 7-foot guys, and they've been able to neutralize those lineups because a guy like Robbie can shoot. They have guards who have the wingspan to guard up. You know, they can guard 4s and 5s with guys who are 6'6". You know what I'm saying? So they have the athleticism and the ability to mix match to where, again, they can kind of play any kind of style while still playing their type of basketball. And I think that's important whenever you get into March. Again, the matchups are going to mean everything, but I think they can really make a deep run if the seasons break right.
All right, that works for me. All right, I'm going to say this, man. I want to jump into college basketball real quick. Arizona looked good again, of course, against Kansas yesterday. They did their thing. Tar Heels looked like ass against what were they playing? Virginia Tech, Va Tech, and they barely beat them. Like it's so disgusting. But the team that nobody's talking about, and they are just quietly kicking ass. I need to look at their schedule. Maybe they haven't played nobody. Maybe that's why nobody's talking about it. But national champion UConn looks really good, bro. Like, and nobody's talking about them.
Got them rolling right now.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, what?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of schedule, and I think that even when they were winning the national championship, people always kind of underestimated them for some reason.
Right.
I can't pinpoint exactly what it is because, of course, it's not coaching.
Yeah, that's right.
Hurley got them rocking and rolling, even when they don't necessarily have the best guys on the floor all the time. So, UConn is going to be dangerous. Who's I just watching? So, can I get your thoughts on Darren Peterson real quick? I know we ain't gonna probably have that much time, but
who he play for?
The Kansas.
Oh, is that the one that be taking himself out of games?
So look,
ask me whatever you want. I think I low key have an opinion.
So as far as all these teams in the NBA are taking, and they're looking at Darren Peterson, they're looking at AJ DeBonsa, and they're looking at Cam Boozer.
Yeah.
Cam Boozer is a very old school throwback basketball player, plays just like his dad.
No doubt.
He's not going to get anybody fired if you draft him, but he's also probably not going to be like the guy that pushes you over the hump if you're trying to be a championship.
Yeah.
Outside, inside the line.
Yeah.
Darren Peterson's going to get somebody fired. He's going to get somebody fired. Either because you passed on him and you thought he wasn't going to be that and he turns out like that, or you take that man number one and his hamstrings fall apart.
Wow.
One of those outcomes is going to happen.
Wow, it's both negative with dude, dog.
Well, no, so it's not negative because I do think there's a world where this hamstring injury thing is getting overblown and he's just being careful with himself because he does want to go make millions and play really well in the NBA.
Yeah.
Because we've also seen Bill Self deal with this with Joel Embiid, where you kind of got to be cautious with the dude that you want to kind of help get you over the hump from a national championship standpoint.
Right.
Because he got bigger goals than just Kansas.
Yeah.
So I can see it, right?
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah.
But I'm on the other side. I'm kind of cautious to spend my number one pick on the dude that I don't know can stay healthy.
Duh. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. So what?
So I just want to know if you were blessed with the number one pick. Of course, you're not running the Celtics because they're not bad enough to get the number one pick.
I know, right? If Red was still alive, he would figure it out. Red would have found a way.
But if you had the number one pick and you had to make that decision, are you willing to?
That's hilarious. Okay, first off, I got to say this about the coach too with Bill Self, right? Uh, it's totally different to me. This is not the Embiid situation.
No.
Because
No.
with the Embiid situation, I never once heard Bill Self throw fucking Embiid under the bus. This man straight threw man under the bus. I don't know if he drove it over, dude, but he sure said, "Get your ass under that bus." He threw him under the bus. If you disagree, I don't know why I said this earlier, but feel free to call in the show. 515-599-1687. 515-599-1687 is High Off the Glass. Call in the show. When I heard that, I was like, damn, Bill. And that's one thing about Bill Self. I give him props. He is super honest. Like, that dude will say some shit as a head coach that you do not expect the head coach to say. So major props to that dude. But his mouth is wild. But for him to do that, I thought was kind of disrespectful. But, right, I don't know if this young man is doing himself a disservice, because we've seen this happen before. Michael Porter Jr., Kyrie, Joel Embiid. There's a whole bunch of them. Other ones I can't name. Those are the most recent ones that I know of. That cats that were so freaking good, we're gonna give you. We're gonna put you on our team, and you don't play, but we're still gonna keep you on our team because you're that damn good. Even though you barely play, you get drafted high, you go to the league and you kick ass in the league. There's plenty of examples of that.
Right.
This young man could be that. But the thing that I don't get is, it seemed like with those guys, they couldn't play. With this young man, it seems like he can play, and he's choosing not to play. Like, this dude is a free agent. Yeah, I mean, and already is on the pro level. Number one, I don't know if that's going to serve you for NBA teams. Number two, you look like you're going to be a headache already. Number three, are you going to be a new John Morant? Like, I don't
A lot of ways this could go.
Yeah, I mean, like,
now again, I'm not going to hate.
Hold on. I just want to say this. I don't know, but those three things come to my mind. But I gotta, and this is another thing too. I can't even all the way answer your question, to be honest, because I need to 100% see. I don't know what the field is. I don't know who is gonna 100%. Because look, man, this ain't the old, college D1 college basketball. These cats can stay and get paid. You know what I mean?
But
they can get paid.
They're not gonna stay and miss out on the NBA money.
True.
You can get to the next contract a year earlier. Like,
I get it. Again, it's not like women's college basketball, but again, if you stay one more year or transfer somewhere else, you can get paid, and or you can raise your stock so you can get a higher draft seed. You get a higher draft seed, you get paid more when you get drafted. Yeah. So I got to see the rest of them first, but I'm not sure yet. But I just hope it's not one of them three things. I hope he's not effing himself.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's talented. I'm not gonna hate on him. The boy can ball.
No doubt.
But my job on the line, I'm picking number one. Nah, let me get AJ.
Yeah.
Let me get AJ.
Yeah, I feel you on that. All right, we probably gonna wrap this mug up here in a little bit, but one thing I definitely wanted to talk about before we left, man, was favorite sports movies. And like I said, I did this in honor of you, right?
Yes.
Because Just, come here. What is it? I did this in honor of you because you were, before the SLU gig. We're about to wrap in a little bit. We're still going live, right? Huh?
Yeah, I'm back here working.
Oh, okay. How much?
I gotta finish this commercial.
Oh, you doing a commercial? How much?
Yeah,
You want me to go till 4?
I mean, whatever. I just gotta get this work done.
All right. I'm just trying to.
I didn't know you were going over today.
Yeah. I just because I didn't see you. All right. We'll go till 4.
I hear you. Just go when you're done. You turn your music on.
Oh, okay, that'll work. All right, so we do it on the fly here at High Off the Glass. You know what I'm saying? But you damn right. So the reason I did this was in honor of you, because before you got the SLU gig, you were gonna be doing like movie reviews,
Yeah,
and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying,
so,
and popping off with that. So that's why I came up with this today.
So for favorite sports movie, like it's like in tiers, right?
Yeah.
So absolutely Above the Rim.
There it is. Yep. Yep.
Tommy Shepard, the best basketball performance we've ever seen. That man went 15 for 15 in mid range and corduroy.
He was killing. All right, hold on. Here we in honor of Dan Le Batard's show, because they know how to do it right. You got to go in order of 5 to 1, with the best being the last.
Best being the last. So,
And let me get a. There we go. We're gonna do that for each one. So start off with number 5.
So, disclaimer: these are not the movies I feel are the best. These are just my favorite sports movies to watch.
There you go. Your favorite, yeah.
Because people love trying to take what I'm saying as like fact.
It's your favorite.
Yeah, it's just my favorites, right? So I'm not saying that these are the best of the best. I'm just saying these are the movies that I go to the most.
Yeah.
Number 5, I'll throw it in Love and Basketball. Quincy McCall, low key, ain't shit, man. But hey, different story for a different time.
I don't even know who that is. I've never
So,
seen that bad bitch.
if you've never seen Love and Basketball, Quincy McCall is Omar Epps.
Oh, okay.
Sanaa Lathan, they grow up together. They both basketball stars coming out of LA. He ends up going to USC. She does as well.
Yeah.
They have this whole like love story thing. He breaks up with her. He takes his side chick to Burger King in front of her face. It's all kind of crazy shit.
Damn. Oh, damn.
But the very end, they have a one-on-one game.
Spoiler alert. Damn.
I mean, the movie is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Don't
This came
tell.
out in '99. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't even say the ending. The ending is so effing corny. I will literally probably throw up in
but
this
that
goddamn
man,
table.
she told that man, "I'll play you for your."
Oh, why you had to say it?
Hey,
Oh, Jesus.
look,
It's so.
I'll
Okay.
play you for your.
I'm about to Earl on this table, fam.
And that man turned into 2007 LeBron James. Took that knee brace off.
Word, he beat her ass.
Hey, it was all
Wow,
that. But
nice.
I won't give you the rest of the end because
Nice.
of course it comes together. But Love and Basketball just because it's an easy watch.
Wow.
Go to.
Slow down. All right.
Number 4. Hardball.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Shout out to G Baby.
That's a good one.
first
Damn, I
on-screen
forgot about
death that made me cry.
Hardball. Yeah, man. That's
Hardball.
a great one.
Fantastic.
That's a great
We
one.
don't really have to say much. You got I love it when you come the Biggie shit
Yeah,
with
man.
my man that was pitching.
I think that was Michael B. Jordan's first movie.
Michael B. Jordan is in that joint.
Man, first movie. Shout out to Keanu for killing it.
Keanu. They had Sammy Sosa when he was still, dark skinned.
Sammy was in it?
He popped up when they went to the game. They went to he took them to a baseball game.
Oh, yeah. That was tight. Yeah, that's what's up.
that's
Yeah,
Sammy.
that's tight. That's so
Black.
cool. Yeah.
So Hardball, number 4.
No doubt.
Number 3.
The anticipation.
This don't quite count as it's a sports movie in the sense you hear me.
All right.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, that works.
Rod Tidwell, nothing else needs
No
to be
doubt.
explained.
That's a good one. Shit.
One of the greatest sports movie characters we've ever seen.
No
You know,
doubt.
Jerry Maguire ain't quite sports movie, but you get what I'm saying.
I want to thank my agent.
Hey,
Jerry.
um,
Oh my God.
hey, he told my man Jerry, hey, tell me you love black people. My man Jerry in the office, all his other clients
Bruh.
are up, G.
Bro,
All of his
fucking
other
Cuban at the end of
clients
that movies, bro.
Hey.
I love black people.
You're my motherfucker. All that shit.
That movie's so effing
Shout out
good,
to
bro.
Cuba Gooding Jr. for that performance.
Oh my God.
Number 2.
Yeah, shout out to Tony, Tom too. Anticipation.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter. Okay.
I'm gonna go on just a very tiny rant here. The parents and Coach Carter were the problem, not Coach Carter himself. That man asked y'all for a 2.3 GPA to wear a shirt and tie on game day and to sit in the front of your class.
Right.
And the parents threw a fit as though he asked them to join the Nazi army.
I forgot about that part. Oh my
They
goodness.
took that man to the state board to have his contract overturned. He gave the players contracts that they signed that they would uphold those 3 things. The parents took that man to the state board to have them basically rip up the contract so that they could play in whatever tournament or
Seriously, fam? And it was a true story, right?
Yeah, this is
I haven't seen Coach Carter in so long. I forgot. Wow.
So Coach Carter, great watch.
Yeah.
Easy watch.
Shout out to
basketball is great in Coach Carter.
Yeah.
And it also is not the stereotypical ending either. So
yeah.
Coach Carter, great. Sam Jackson is Coach Carter, fantastic performance.
Piece of shit.
All of the players made
said
high
Sam
school
Jackson.
basketball look very believable.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Last but not least, number 1.
That was 4.
No, that was 2. Yeah, I've gone through 4 movies. We had what was number 5? Love and Basketball was number 5.
Yep.
We had God damn it, I'm already forgetting the
above the rim.
Above the rim. Above the rim is going to be 1. We'll get to that here in a second.
Shit.
But number 4 was Hardball.
Hardball. Yep.
3 was Hardball.
How you forget already? You just said.
Shit. I had
Should've wrote
Love and
it down.
Basketball. There was 1 before Hardball. I think Hardball was 3.
All right, fuck it. All right,
Yeah.
number 1.
Number 1 is Above the Rim.
All right, there it is.
Tommy Shepard again. Best basketball performance we've ever seen in the movie. The man went 15 for 15 from the mid-range and corduroys.
Yeah, he was dope.
He was dope. Also,
So good.
very funny cameo from Bernie Mac.
Oh, Bernie Mac steals that movie,
Oh
man.
my god, man!
I was so pissed when
They
Bishop.
can never take what we worship.
Why Bishop have to do that to him, man?
Hey, man,
Fuck
so-
you, Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie was wilding. But
Word.
also great Tupac performance.
Always.
Tupac,
Always.
man.
Always.
For those of y'all who don't know,
And Wood Harris, to be honest with you.
Yes, Wood Harris.
Wood Harris was excellent in that mud too.
everybody played their role to a T.
They did.
Tupac, man,
Marlon
had a
Wayans.
very long career ahead of him as an actor. If
Yes,
did not
he
pass away.
did. Yes, he did.
Because again, those of y'all who don't know, for the little black movie stuff that I was doing,
Mm-hmm.
those of y'all don't know at home, the movie Baby Boy was also written for Tupac, but he died before they got a chance to make it.
Sure was.
So,
Sure was.
that's the reason why the Tupac portrait is painted on the wall
He
of
would
that
have
movie.
killed that. He would have killed that.
Man, so, Tupac was amazing in that movie. Man, Leon is Tommy Shepard, fantastic.
Yes, he was.
We mentioned Bernie Mac. Was Dwayne Martin.
Yeah, Dwayne Crushes. He
Crushes again, making the basketball look great.
Word.
They had a
Word.
couple like actual college and NBA guys that actually played his teammates in that movie.
Yeah,
Very well done movie,
No doubt.
fantastic.
it is.
10 out of 10. Above the rim is number 1.
There it is. I love your list. I love you, and that is What? No, that's the wrong one. We got the we ain't got no, that's it. All right, that is your favorite sports movie list. I love it. I'm about to give mine. You got some bangers in there, bro.
Yeah.
You got some bangers. You definitely had one. You got me with that
Oh,
with
I'm
that
sorry.
hardball.
So I remember that. Jerry Maguire was 3. Hardball.
Oh my God, Jerry McCoy. Yep, there
So,
it is.
Love and Basketball 5, Hardball 4, Jerry Maguire 3, Coach Carter 2, Above the Rim number 1.
There it is. Bet. I'm glad you got them. All right. I'm gonna nail mine. I'm gonna do mine real quick. It's hard. It's hard to go backwards. It's really kind of hard to go backwards. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
And also, they really don't make sports movies the way they used to.
They don't, bro. That's why most of mine are kind of old for real. All right, I'm gonna go number 5. Major League. Major League was the shit. That movie had what is it? Not cameo. Had a young Wesley Snipes in that mug that stole it. Tom Berenger was good. Corbin Burnson from L.A. Law from back in the day. He was good in that mug. He was a dick. What else? I forget the black man's name in it. The dude from the damn Allstate used to be in the Allstate commercials. He's a great actor too. He was in Heat. He was a getaway driver in Heat. That brother was in it. He played.
You talking about
Serrano. He played Serrano. Yeah. Played Serrano
Allstate
in the
man.
movie. Yeah. Yep. He a good. Oh, Dennis. Dennis.
Haysbert.
There it
Dennis
is.
Haysbert.
Thank you. Good one.
Also,
Right
the
on.
father in Love and Basketball.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was
Yep.
Quincy McCall or Zeke McCall.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I sure can't wait to never watch that movie. What is it? So yeah, I love Major League and Charlie Sheen, of course, he was dope in that. But yeah, Major League is my joint. Number 4. What? I can't go. Yeah, number 4 is that's Above the Rim. That's what. Oh shit, I did it wrong. That's That's gonna be it for me. It's gonna be definitely Above the Rim. That is my shit for all the reasons we just named. I think Bernie steals that movie, and like I said before, I would. Whoever wrote that Birdie had to kill him, like out of all the people, why him? Like, you know what I mean, like. You know what I'm saying? It didn't need to happen. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He's a homeless dude. Nobody would give a shit, but like still, that wasn't cool. So I love Above the Rim. And another thing about Above the Rim that I'm surprised you didn't mention, and it's probably because you was too young, the soundtrack for that itch.
Oh.
Woo! Like Death Row came with it.
So that's one of that's one of the things you go back and learn belatedly as the soundtrack to I can only imagine in the actual time.
Oh, bro, like you played that and that's when movie soundtracks you played them shits like they was records. You know what I'm saying? You played them like they were albums. Like them shits were good. You had that movie soundtrack, The Show. The movie The Show. Have you ever seen that documentary? Okay, the soundtrack for that shit, crushing. What is it? Pulp Fiction had a good soundtrack. Top Gun had a good soundtrack on this bitch. Hell, not no bullshit. Ghostbusters 2 had a good soundtrack. I straight bought that mug back in the day. It was my first tape I ever bought. Ghostbusters 2 and Public Enemy, A Fear of a Black Planet. First shit I ever bought. You good, bro? You in there for? You gotta get. You good? Okay. Okay, right now. We about to wrap. What is it? So, damn, it's 3:57 already. What's that mug? So, number 3. Oh, shit. What's my number 3? Probably. Well, is it gonna? Yeah. I get Any Given Sunday. You know, I'm throwing Any Given Sunday in that mug.
How did I leave out?
Yeah, any given Sunday is keep him singing like Willie B.
Also, Al Pacino is the head coach.
Crushing. That movie.
I'm tripping. Yep. Any Given Sunday would definitely be in my list of beloved basketball.
You already know. Any Given Sunday was great. The performances. What's so funny about that movie? What's so good about it? Oliver Stone wrote it like this because that's how Oliver Stone makes movies. JFK was like this too. The over performances, like everything with Oliver Stone movies is like above and beyond. You know what I mean? So that's definitely how Any Given Sunday was. But I love that damn movie. Let's see. That's number 3. Number 2. Yep, I got it. Now I'm gonna do it right this time. Number 2, The Anticipation. I love this movie, and this is one I'm gonna buy. I will stop and watch this when this is gonna hit you because you have either never heard about this movie or you barely watched it because it literally came out 40 years ago this year. That would be The Wildcat starring Goldie Hawn. That movie is the shit.
Okay.
Wildcats is so good, bro. It is a movie about Goldie Hawn is the daughter of a well-known high school football coach who was like really freaking good, and she gets given she goes to a team and gets given the team because of her dad's name, but it's a horrible team in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it is what is it? It's got the film debuts of Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. First film they were ever in. It's got I think you say his name like this, Michael T. Williamson. Because I can never pronounce his first name.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Yeah,
man that played Bubba Gump.
Exactly. Yep, you got it. And I just learned how to say it just now when I heard Denzel say it on some old clip. You know what I'm saying? I could never say that brother's name. But he's in that movie. I think that's his first film. Excellent in that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miami Vice because he was also in Miami Vice back in the day. First episode, first season. But what is it? The movie is great. I'm not gonna ruin the ending for y'all, but it's just so well done. Goldie Hawn is excellent. The way her performance is great. The way she connects with that team, it's a lot like them those school movies from back in the day, Stand and Deliver and Lean on Me, like how the administrator or the teacher or whatever connects with the kids. It's a lot like that, but it's different because it's football, it's sports. You know what I'm saying? And super shout out to LL Cool J, who has his film debut ever. There's so many people like this, their first movie. Like, real talk, you need to watch this, man. I can't wait to see what. Tell me what you think about it. You need to watch this. Good luck finding it, and you may have to pay that $2.99 we was talking about. For real. What is it? He's in it. He's in the movie singing the song he made for the soundtrack. You'll never guess the title. Football. Football. That's the name of the song. The song is called Football. And that's how he says it. In the rain, in the something where we will go. Football. It's the silliest song that LL, one of the greatest MCs, has ever put out, but I love that fucking song. And it goes perfect with that movie. Watch Wildcats. All right, number one, can you get better than Wildcats? You can. You know what I'm saying? And watch the correlation. Boy, I'm good at this shit. Watch what I do. Number one. Easily my greatest sports movie all time. White Man Can't Jump. Ain't nothing fucking with White Man Can't Jump. I will watch that shit. I don't give a shit. I know that movie backwards and forth. Well, go for it. Like, I know that movie and I know the music from that bitch. Oh my god, I can do whatever line you want.
Shout out to Marcus Johnson, man.
You know what I'm saying? King and the Duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, Marcus Johnson was so good in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
Shout out to Ronaldo Ray in that movie that sold him the strap. Like, oh my god, he was so fun. Give me, what he say? Take off that goddamn mask. That movie is the shit. Who stars in it? Oh yeah, who I just mentioned, Woody and Wesley. They in that motherfucker. Why Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes only made 3 movies is beyond me. I'm pissed because them two right there, them motherfuckers was like whoever. They were like Gene Hackman and Richard Pryor out this bitch, but more like, you know, they could do comedy, they could do an action movie and fucking Money Train. What shit? But I guess Jack, because Hackman and Pryor did that too. If you watch See No Evil, Hear No Evil, but low key action. But man, I'm telling you, that movie, everybody's performance. One of the finest women in the world, Rosie Perez, she killed it in that. You know what I'm saying? I got to give her props. So I love White Man Can't Jump. You find me a better sports movie, you're not. I'm sorry. Like, White Man Can't Jump is that shit. Say what you want to say. Oh, you got nothing on White Man Can't Jump.
Oh no, I'm just I was just trying to make sure we got through to the end.
You good. All right. Right on.
But no, White Man Can't Jump is no shit. Sorry, it's not in the top 5.
It's not in the top 5 for you?
It's just in terms of my favorites. It is a better movie than some movies that are on my list.
Oh, okay.
It is a much better movie.
Okay.
I'm just saying in terms of movies that I watch more regularly, I go to those 5 before.
That's funny how people can do that, right?
Yeah.
People can know a movie's better than their movie, but they'll still go with their movie. That's weird.
Because it's so for me, like White Man Can't Jump, it's a fun watch.
Yeah.
But I ain't really got to do the Woody Harrelson. Like, Rosie Perez looks great in the movie.
Yes, she does.
But I didn't have to do that relationship shit. Like,
that was a great part of it. Shit.
But it was also like Woody Harrelson's just a dumbass. Like, why you keep gambling this woman's money?
Yup.
So that was just the small nitpick.
That's why it was interesting. I always, in my mind, right, to me, that's why what made it interesting. You're super fine and dope. Why you keep fucking with this loser? But I always thought, I came up with a part 2 in my mind, and in the part 2, he has to go get her back. You know what I mean? Yeah. And in the midst of him having to get her back, he's got to hoop again. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what 2 could have been about. I wish that they could have done it, but no, of course, they did a whack-ass reboot that did nobody like. So
Jack Harlow or whatever?
Yeah, and I don't know who the other person, it was the brother from Power, some shit was in it.
We didn't need that.
That shit was whacked in the
like
bitch.
Many of the sequels that have been made without the original people starring.
Nobody wanted it. Any, you hype for Michael that's about to come out?
Absolutely.
Bruh.
Absolutely.
Bruh.
The world owes Michael Jackson an apology.
Bruh.
The world owes Michael Jackson.
Who get me crying on this motherfucker? That'd be Michael Joseph Jackson.
That's gonna be a great movie. I'm looking forward to it. I love the fact that his nephew is playing.
Whenever, and I pray I want us to do it this month before it comes out. And I think it comes out. When it comes out, like late April.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Long as we do it before it come out, I think we could do a whole Michael episode.
Absolutely.
Okay, bet. Let's do that. Let's
We'll-
get that in.
we'll-
We
yeah,
need
we'll
to
make that
we need to get that to F in. All right, y'all. This was a good one. Man, thank you, Price, for making time, man.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Oh my
Appreciate y'all
goodness,
tuning in.
this I had to get this off, and I appreciate you making time. Tell the people where they can find you. Bro.
Hey, Price Check Pod on YouTube, Price Check Pod on IG. Got a lot of great SLU content from this season. We'll do a nice little SLU season recap here whenever they end. We are going to Pittsburgh for the conference tournament here, week after next.
That's what's
up. Should be fun, man. A lot going on, but definitely those two places: IG, YouTube, Price Check Pod.
There we go. Check this man out, man. Like real talk, the brother's young. He's smart. He not to mention that he takes time to for high off the glass, which is amazing because the man is busy. But he is smart. He knows ball. He knows sports. He knows what he's talking about with pop culture. You guys need to check this man out. He is intelligent and he does it. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
It's time to shake. It's time to blow some. Shoot, folks got to get ready for the week. I got to work tomorrow. So does this man. So keep smoking, keep hooping. Oh, and I got to say this. Before we get out of here. Where is it? Had to shout this out. February 16th, 1957. And I meant to say this last month, but I forgot. But I'm not going to go another episode not say this. February 16th, 1957, one of the greatest human beings on earth was born. His name is bring this down. His name is LeVar Burton. That man was Kunta Kinte in Roots. That man was Geordie LaForge in Star Trek Next Generation. That man is, he to me made me proud to be black. He made me love myself. He made me love my family. He loved me. He made me love reading. Hell, he made me love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love LeVar Burton. Everything about that man. You have never heard anything negative about him. You have never heard anything derogatory. He treats people the way you want to be treated by someone you've loved, admired, looked up to your entire life. That man made me love learning things. He did. So I just want to, LeVar Burton, you are the best. We love you, brother. I hope you had a great birthday on the 16th. And what is it? We about to get out of here. Keep smoking. Keep hooping. I will be back next week. Go Celtics. Let's go do That's it. Boom. Right on. Appreciate you. We about to shake. Oh, he's trying to get out of here. He's got a dip.
Well,
Yo,
yeah.
we going, y'all. Love y'all. Deuces. You want to say something real quick?
I was gonna say, holler at me before end of
Oh,
March.
no. Okay, you ain't talking about. Okay.
You know,
All right, we bye.
some point before end of March, I'll be back.
Some point before the wait, let me close this one. Peace out, y'all. Love y'all, YouTube. Okay, yeah. And all right, so you saying